All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, we are live. Welcome to another episode of just hanging out, man. Hanging out on a Friday night. No special reason. It's because I miss you guys. It's been a while. I've been taking a few weeks off. I've been slowly getting back into the swing of things, and it's been a journey. Oh, I didn't turn on my fancy lights here to kind of make me look cooler. A little bit of blue light for the back. Looks good. Looks good. I like it. I like it. So let's see who is on here. Elm Street Nasty. It's a family show. No, I'm kidding. It says someone's been shopping the PMEG deal at PSA. You know what's funny? That picture, the picture that is on my uh, thumbnail for this live stream, I took that a long time ago. And that was back during the first Ammogeddon, where everyone was freaking out about ammo. And then they started trying to attack like PMAX, 30 round magazines, or standard capacity magazines. And so the whole point of that video was what could they try to ban next? And it's like 2 years old. It's one of my better videos. And I think that's probably one of my favorite thumbnails I ever took for my channel. Definitely in the top five. So let's see. We got Elm Street. We got Fluffy, my man. Brett J, Mr. Cruise Ship. Call Brett J, Mr. Cruise Ship. Let's see. Jeff Coleman. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Jesus. Jason. What's up from AZ? Just got my FFL license. What? Jason says, what's up from AZ? Just got my FFL license and ready. I don't know, man. That's dangerous. Could you imagine being able to ship guns right to your house with no FFL fee? Oh, I could get carried away with that. Nah, no FFL here. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, if you have an FFL license, the government can come at any time and inspect your safe and all your guns. I'll pass. I'll pass on that. But it would be cool. It would be very cool. Brandon, what's up, man? Flying Rich, Mr. Band. Flying Rich just got his channel banned for 48 hours for, I don't know, making fun of midgets. Doing something. He was doing something on there. He was unboxing some edible underwears and things got out of control. Actually, I think he got banned because he unboxed. I don't know. What did you get banned for, Rich? Inquiring minds want to know. Larry, what's up, buddy? Felicia, one of my favorite people from Dallas. Felicia, how are you? Man, we need to hang out. I'm going up there towards the end of the year for about 2 weeks. We're going to do a bunch of family stuff up in Dallas, but we'll plan a shooting day for sure. Will says, yo, Smash, up at Decon Baldus, awaiting my buddies. So going to be on for a few minutes with you all. Oh, nice. What's Decon Baldus? The heck is that? What's up? So he's an ATF lover. Oh, what's up? Keep the gloves up, buddy. Yeah, I agree. Congratulations, man. Getting a FFL license when they're trying to take them all away in 2023 is probably super hard to do. You know? Let's see. Jason says they can come by within business hours, so he put 2 to 5 p.m. only. That's hilarious. That is really, really funny. Flashlight unboxing. Oh, a flashlight. Oh, flashlight. I'm sorry. I thought he was undoing a flashlight. Sorry, wrong show. Wrong show. That's Flying Rich's other show, Sneaky Rich. Gort, what's up, bud? Let's see. Flying Rich Smash. You going anywhere in October? I am going to go to IV88 end of September, October. Decon's is an outdoor bar and food truck place. Oh, I've been there before. My wife dragged me over there once. It was cool. They had a lot of good places. That's $20 down the tubes. Hold on. Just kidding. Just kidding. So if you're at the food truck place, see if they have Soul Side Wings over there. There's a food truck in Houston, Texas called Soul Side Wings. It's Korean hot wings, and it's pretty amazing. So if you're in Houston, Texas, and you want some of the best hot wings you can get with like Korean style flavoring, it's called Soul Side Wings, and I chase them around town. Crypto, I was saving for a staccato and bought an MPA DS9 because of your video. Crypto, that is the best decision you ever made. Look, I like staccatos. Staccato is a fine pistol. I love them. They're great. I shot a bunch of them. I might be getting an XL soon. It depends if I can get a good deal on it. But I would pick an MPA over a staccato any day of the week. And then again, I'd pick a Legion Precision over a staccato any day of the week. More on that to come. Legion Precision, man. So you guys know I bit the bullet and I bought that Legion Precision. It's being made. It could be done next week, 2 weeks. I don't know, but I can't wait to get it. And it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to show you guys. Man, I got to meet the owner at Legion Precision. I was driving through Arizona. I stopped in. He was cool. He let me come hang out for a little bit. I couldn't take any video, unfortunately, of his shop inside because, it's all hush hush, need to know, top secret stuff. But man, Legion Precision, that guy knows what he's doing. And if you see, I just did an IG post of just a few of his guns, and they're ridiculous. Absolutely. You know what? They're redonkulous. Yeah, let's go back to second grade. Here, I'll post a pic of the video I did. There we go. Copy. I'm going to put it in the chat. Open a new window and check out the just a few pistols at Legion Precision. Amazing. The guy does amazing work. Superb. JC9, what's up? Easy, John Holmes. All right. Fluffy says, I ordered a new used pistol, a SIG 226 LE trade in 357 SIG with 3 mags for $449. It's not a bad deal. That is not a bad deal. How used is it? Because if it's like just holster wear, that's a screaming deal. I know several officers, and just a few of them really practice. A lot of them, they qualify once a year. They might shoot twice a year, and they don't really ever shoot their guns. So, Jason, if you ever come to AZ, make sure to announce it on your page. I tell you what, I want to do a meet and greet at, do you guys know where True Shot Gun Club is? So if you are anywhere near True Shot Gun Club, I might go down there and hang out for the day. And I love those guys. It's a fantastic place. It's one of Arizona's best kept secrets, I think. Where's the address for that? It says Tempe, Arizona. But it says Tempe, Arizona, but I just say Phoenix. So True Shot Gun Club is in Phoenix. Whatever. It's all the same stuff. Mishmatch. It's close enough. It's Phoenix. So yeah, I might be going through in about the end of July. I might be driving back to California just to pick up a few things. Larry said Legion Precision did the Cerakote job on my first custom G19 slide a few years back. So I can talk about his shop. So you walk in and it's amazing. You could see some brand new shiny machines in back, and he's cranking out pistols not as fast as he can do it. He takes his time. His attention to detail is meticulous, and he's a perfectionist. And it was really cool seeing how he puts things together and his thought process a little bit. on just how he does things and why. Because once he makes a gun, say he does a run of 5, it's 1 to 5, and that's it. He will not make another one. I know for a fact someone's offered him a bunch of money to remake a few of his guns that he has a limited run on, and he said, no, can't do it. He does the Cerakote all himself. He does all the machining himself. He fits them himself. He test fires each one. I mean, he takes care of it from nuts to bolts. He's truly a master gunsmith or magician. I would call him more of a magician. Smash. You ever been to Texas Underground Armory on 290 and Jones? No. An underground armory does sound pretty fun. I'll check that out. Larry says, I love True Shot. Good deals. They do have great deals. They have some really good in-store deals, especially if you like knives. I know they're getting really big into knives lately. And when I was there, I bought my ZT. Where is that sucker at? Oh, it's over there. Let's see. Don't judge me by my new carry holster. It's a Lululemon cross chest back. Oh my God. No, you didn't. Will, please tell me you're joking. You didn't buy a Lululemon. Oh my God. We got to have a talk, son. Will, we need to have a talk. Men should not be wearing Lululemon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just, I don't know. Unless you're celebrating this month, I don't know about Lululemon. It's I don't know, man. Why would you even put that in print? Oh my God. Yikes. I'll let you know. It should be in my FFL next week. They said light holster wear. Dude, I bet you that SIG is probably mint condition internally. Good. That's a good buy. JC9 says PSA came out with a 15 round 43X compatible mag. No kidding. Hey, Zeus, do you guys think the Senate will nullify the ATF brace rule like the House did? Who knows? Man, Jesus. So here's my thought on the pistol brace rule and all that BS that went along with it. Man, whatever happens is going to happen. Pay your dues, support your local 2A advocate groups. You know, they're the ones out there fighting the good fight. And then just sit back and let things fall where they go. I mean, hey, if you guys need me to go protest and hold a sign in front of some city hall, I'll do it. No big deal. But whatever happens is going to happen. No sense stressing out about it now. It's out of our hands. It's out of our hands. We'll see. I'm in PA. Got the lowdown from Tactical Toolbox. Tactical Toolbox is a great guy, actually. What a great channel. If you guys are not subscribers at Tactical Toolbox, you should. It's a fantastic channel. Super informational. I mean, the guy really knows his stuff. I watched several of, it's funny, as someone that does YouTube, you don't have time to watch other YouTubers. I love a lot of guys like Mr. Big Kid, love his stuff. Tactical Considerations, Mike, I love all his stuff. I don't watch a lot of the big mainstream guys like Hickok or, all those other cats, but I will watch Tactical Toolbox when I see his videos. His build videos are real interesting. I like to see how he picks his parts for each gun. And he's a nice guy. Let's see. They have some serious mods for AR platforms. Okay, I'll check them out. I'll go down there. Melina says, give me that gun. Okay. Which gun? I don't know. Jason says, I live in Arcadia, AZ, which is not far from True Shot. There's an awesome place. Best service and really good prices. Yeah, they have some really cool people working there. True Shot does have cool people working there. Larry says, Jonathan's a good dude. And Mike from Texas. Yeah. I got to tell you, man, Jonathan is a smart guy. He's probably the smartest YouTuber I've ever met in the game. Really sharp, knows what he's doing, knows how to upsell. And his channel is fantastic. His website's really on point. He takes a lot of meticulous care in how he puts things together. Fantastic. Can't say enough good things about him. Randy Adams. Where's Randy Adams going? Oh man, Randy Adams cutting it out. So that's another thing too. When you do lives on Friday nights, usually, look, if you have nothing to do, come hang out. We'll talk. We'll chop it up for a little bit. But I just wanted to come on and see what everyone's doing. Boss Hog, my man, what's going on? Let's see. Larry says Biden already said he'd veto the brace rule. Yeah, so the brace rule votes you guys are seeing in the House and the Senate isn't to get it to Biden's desk. Nobody gives a shit about Biden. What it's doing is it's weeding out all these anti-gun rhinos, and it's putting them on record where they stand. And I got to tell you right now, anybody that goes against, I'm a one-issue voter. Basically, I'm a one-issue voter. Gun rights is number one. Border security is probably number two. That's it. That's it. My number one is 2A. I'm a one-issue voter. Whoever does not immediately jump on the bandwagon and get on board with the 2A movement, I'm going to do whatever it takes legally to make sure they don't get elected. I will crank call until my phone runs out of batteries. You know what I mean? Jason says, I asked the ATF agent that conducted my interview for FFL about his thoughts on the pistol brace rule, and he felt it was right. And if it was right, he answered just like I thought he would. I don't make the rules. Yeah, what do you think they're going to say? And that's something that's really funny. Anybody that thinks the police are not going to enforce that if it comes down to it, anybody that thinks these cops are going to give up their pension and their jobs just so you can have a pistol brace on your gun, maybe 1 out of 50 might say no. And take, for instance, like say Trump gets arrested. He's in Florida, and they tell the agents down there to arrest him. Well, if you're a federal agent in Florida, you might say no. You might back off a little bit. But push comes to shove, everyone's going to fall in line, and they're going to do what they're told because they're spineless. You might have a few that will stand up and say no, but most people will just go along with it. Unfortunately, that's just the world we live in. C6, man, we were talking all about you, man. Late. JC9 Smash PSA is coming out with a Saberline AR-10. That would be cool. For those of you guys that don't know, the Saberline from PSA is a ready-to-run AR style or AR Pit 15 that is just kind of done when you buy it. You don't have to really add anything to it. It's ready to go, ready to run. So if they're adding an AR-10, and most of them are under $1,000, so if they add an AR-10 to it, it might be $1,100, maybe. Larry says, "Yep, just want to see who the rhinos are. I'm a 2A voter myself. Absolutely, one issue. I'm a one-issue voter." Vanessa Kitty, how are you? It's been ages. Yeah, so I took about 2 months off of YouTube, kind of just doing my thing, and I'm filming tomorrow, and I'm filming Sunday, I'm filming Tuesday night, but right now it's so hot in Houston. It's gonna be hot. So I took some time off YouTube to kind of get my head straight. Had some things go on, but that's in the past. And then now the channel's getting going. The lives are going to start picking back up, and it's going to be a good time. I got a lot of cool stuff planned. Let's see. TMC 40 Smith & W for the win. You're killing me. My first pistol was a 40 Smith & Wesson because I thought, hey, it's between a 9 and a 45. It must be the best. I didn't know anything. It was all right. I missed that gun. Texas suppressor freedom law for the win. TMC says, I could not agree more. Man, wouldn't that be cool? That would be sweet. Because if that goes into effect, I don't give a crap about the pistol brace rule because I'm buying a suppressor for everything and I'm pin and welding it on everything. So I don't care. I don't care. It's going to be nuts. Awesome. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. You're killing me with that 40. It's all right. Vanessa Kitty, Smith and W, 629. 629. Which one is the 629? Let's see. 629. Off the top of my head. Oh, that's gorgeous. Love it. It's a classic. Absolute classic. I love that gun. I want to start getting more into the revolver game. I don't have any revolvers. I need to get some. I have none. I I had I had like 2 revolvers. I don't know what I did with them. I think I sold them. I'm gonna get it. 44 mag. Yeah. Vanessa don't play. TMC is underestimating her. Vanessa doesn't play, son. 44 mag. So Father's Day is coming up. Father's Day is coming up. Who is going to go shoot on Father's Day, either with their father or take their kids? Because it's Father's Day. They have to do what you say. My wife asked me, she goes, what do you want to do for Father's Day? It's probably the only day you can literally say anything and they'll just go along with it. So I said, hey, I want to go to the gun range with my family. So Father's Day, I'll probably be up at Trinity Armory shooting some rifles and just hanging out with the family. Anybody in Houston, Texas that wants to come hang out, Trinity Armory, Father's Day. We'll be up there in the morning before it gets too stupid hot, but it's going to get hot. Trinity Armory opens at 12 on Sundays. I don't know. You know what I might do? I might go towards the afternoon. Let's see. When does Trinity close? Let's find out. They close 6 p.m. If you go at 12, it's still going to be hot no matter what. If you go at 3 o'clock, it's still going to be hot no matter what. So I don't know. Probably do church in the morning and then go shoot. So who else is shooting on Sunday? Anybody? Let's see. My issue sidearm on active duty was the Smith & Wesson 629. Vanessa Kitty, are you a law enforcement officer? A Leo? Awesome, Larry. Thank you for stopping by, man. Happy Father's Day to you too, buddy. Jesus says, Smash, do you have a favorite 22 pistol? Or what's the best 22 pistol in your opinion? Man, I have shot a ton of 22 pistols. Everything from the 1911, copy pistols that you see out there. In my opinion, and I've shot a lot of 22 pistols, I think the Taurus TX22 competition is hands down the best 22 pistol on the market. I love them. Ruger makes, Ruger is known for their pistols. So if you want like a marksman, more of a marksman style pistol, go Ruger. But I think the Taurus TX22 competition, where the sight sits right on the barrel itself, you can't beat it. It is phenomenal. I love that gun. Fluffy says, but it'll just be me. Kid is on the other side of the state. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Jeff says 90 in Houston now, so it's hot all the time. I know. It's going to be hot all the time, man. It's a bummer. TMC waiting on my 7.62 by 39 AR pistol upper. Where'd you get that from? Palmetto State? Vanessa says retired USAF vet tech, which is now called military public health inspector. Man, you know what's so funny? I just was talking to somebody yesterday who was a career Air Force, the guy that does all the shots, the medical shots for like flu and influenza and all that stuff. So he did for 20 years in the Air Force. Really nice guy. JC Knight says EA 2011. Yeah. Jeff says if you go with the Ruger Marksman, get the light version. I have a light. I love it. It's a great gun, but I'm telling you, the Taurus TX22, in my opinion, is the most fun, especially if you have kids. You can put a big old red dot on it, and it's easy for them to shoot. They have a lot of fun. I love it. I love it. TMC says he's getting his upper from Bear Creek Arsenal. Not bad. I like those guys too. Fluffy says my application at a sportsman's club was approved. Orientation is tomorrow, so now I can shoot long distance and other stuff. Well, Fluff, I don't know where Dan was shooting, but we were out at that range, and you could shoot pretty good distance out at that public gun range. It was great. Vanessa, I ran the vaccine status program, the one that hunted you down for those shots. Oh, so you were taking care of everyone's excuses why they can't do it. Yeah, Jeff, I'm 90% sure I'll be at Trinity on Sunday. If they surprise me with something, which they probably won't, maybe not, but I told them I just want to go shoot. But the only thing, man, is if it's really hot, let me check the weather, Houston weather. Because the only problem with Trinity Armory on Sundays, they open so late. They should open. If I owned a gun range in Houston, Texas, this is just me. If I owned a gun range in Houston, I would open it at 6:30 in the morning. Just because you can get there, you can shoot a little bit before it gets too hot, and it's great. Houston weather. Sunday's going to be 101. Holy shucks. That's going to suck. Today was 97. Sunday's going to be 101 in Houston. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be shooting at 101 degrees, even though Trinity has overhangs and all that. But man, I'll probably wait. God, I need to find a good indoor range with better AC. Smash. Have you heard from Santi? No, I have not heard from Santi. I heard she is traveling the world. Yeah, she's supposed to be like somewhere in Italy, Rome, something like that. She's traveling. Her and her husband just took time off and they're gone. Vanessa says we have storms tonight through Monday. I wish we could use some nice rain. It might cool things off for a minute. Next Friday's supposed to be 95. It's not much better. But that's Houston, you know. Houston, we have about 3 months of suck starting in June. So June, July, and August. It's not very great. It's hot. It's sticky. It's kind of gross. September, it starts to cool a little bit. October is not so bad. November and December, January, February, March, April, all great months. And, you know, January and February, it's really cold. Very cold. Just go to indoor range. I know, but it's Father's Day. Indoor ranges are going to be packed. And I can't take my kids to an indoor range just because, man, there's so many people out there that don't know what they're doing. And I hate putting them around brand new, unvetted people. You know what I mean? I've left the range probably twice already this year because people next to me just were unsafe and kind of scary, you know? Carolina EDC reviews. Hola, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasó, amigo? It's my buddy. I'll see you at IV88. 71 tomorrow. I wish. Sunday will be 85 degrees and sunny in Michigan. Whatever, buddy. But you guys don't have the humidity. Dabs for life. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Dustin, try playing paintball in this Houston heat. Oh, man. I got a cool video coming out next week. I'm going to make it tomorrow. It involves water, my kids, and I get to shoot them. It's going to be fantastic. Fantastic. I got these really cool water rifles, and they're electric. They shoot really far. And like if you're right next to somebody and you shoot, man, you could probably give them a pretty good bruise. Fantastic. Hey, Zeus, did you see the last John Wick movie? Unfortunately, I did. Now, look, there's no bigger fan to John Wick than me. I love the first one. The second one was good. The third one was kind of stretching it a little bit. The fourth one, to me, they jumped the shark. I'm like, come on, man, really? The fourth John Wick movie, to me, was just a money grab. For one, they stretched out scenes that should have been cut. Spoiler alert, the stairs scene at the end, that could have been cut. I mean, come on, that could have been cut down at least 5 minutes. It didn't need to be that long, right? What's another one? There was another real long drag. I've watched it several times. I bought it, and I watched it a whole bunch, and it was okay, but it was just drawn out, man. I love John Wick, but I thought that last movie could have been shortened about 15 minutes. And the story was kind of weak. I mean, the story was meh. It wasn't that great. It made a lot of money though, and I hope they just let it die at that. I don't want to see a John Wick 5. But you know Hollywood will do it. They're going to have spin-offs. They'll probably have John Wick when he was a baby in the crib, John Wick baby karate, whatever. And then they're going to have, I heard somewhere that they're going to have the whole ballerina, Ruska Roma, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be a whole show. And then, I mean, I don't know. It was a funny scene, but it was too long, man. It was too long. And look, that's another thing too. If he had just rolled down a few steps, man, that would have been funny. But he get rolled down 30 flights of steps and he's just going to get up and keep walking. It was the first couple John Wick movies was like, okay, maybe the first John Wick movie was like, that's believable. That might happen, right? You watch it and you're like, your man ego and you're like getting jacked up. You're like, it's so cool. You're like, yeah, that could totally happen, maybe. The second one, like, come on, really? I don't know. And at the end of the third one, when Winston shoots him and he falls off the building, he falls 3 stories, hits the railing and doesn't die, and then hits the cement. Give me a freaking break. And in the fourth movie, he gets hit by a car 3 times. 3 times? I stubbed my toe and I'm down for 2 hours. He gets hit by a car. His jacket is bulletproof, right? But he's getting shot nonstop with his bulletproof jacket, walking around like a vampire. I mean, come on. That's cool for 1 or 2 scenes, but just wasn't believable. Man, they went too crazy with it. Look, Carolina, JW5's already in the works. Don't, man. What are they going to do? He's going to have magic powers now? What's going to happen? And the fact that there's a blind guy chasing him down, killing people, come on, man. It's not like blind people are going to watch the movie. They don't need representation. Dang, that's messed up. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry. That's messed up. Yeah, he should have just let him kill a couple members, the high table. That was cool. My wife did say he could have stopped himself. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, come on. Blind people don't need representation. You could just tell them they're in the movie. Like, oh, that's great. Oh, see, I did it again. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going straight to double E hockey sticks. I know it. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Father's Day. We're just gonna go shoot. Hopefully, but man, it's just too hot. It is. It's gonna be too brutally hot to go shoot. I wonder what the weather's like up in Dallas. Let's do Dallas weather. Dallas is gonna be. Oh, it's still gonna be 98, but I think the humidity's a lot less in Dallas. I don't know. I might have to run up to Dallas and go shoot. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for some indoor ranges. I like Spring Guns in Houston, up in Spring, Texas. They're great people, but um, it's gonna be absolutely packed to the gills on Sunday. So, which guns from John Wick movies would you love to own? Uh, I think it's completely overpriced, but I'd get that Sand Viper, but I wouldn't pay over 3,000 for it. I'd give you 2,500 all day, but I think it's super overpriced. It's not worth that money. But I do like that one. What I want to know is how much money Kimber paid the movie to put their name in that movie. I wonder how much they got paid. I wonder how much Kimber, shelved out for them to say, this is. They said Kimber like 15 times in that movie. Kimber 1911. Kimber 1911. This is your Kimber 1911. I wonder how much money they pay the movie studio because everything that gets mentioned, copyright, it's all approved. It's all that stuff goes through processes. Maybe they paid a lot of money. What would have been really funny is if John had taken out that Kimber and it had jammed right away. It'd be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have got a Kimber. I should have bought a Springfield. Hey, Zeus says, do you have a favorite bolt action rifle? For 22s, of course, you got the Ruger 1022s. My son has the Ruger Precision 1022. It's like a 1022 on steroids from Ruger. It has a really nice stock. Very, very cool gun. For me personally, I've shot Savages, like a Weatherby Vanguards, some Rugers. But my favorite is my Remington 700. I know that's cliche to say, but I really like the Remington 700. The one I have is in 308. It shoots everything. The groups are as tight as I'm able to shoot them. You know, I like it quite a bit. Dueling pistols. Okay, I will give you. I'll give you that. The dueling pistols was funny, but how about at the end? Winston makes zero attempt to save his life. He goes, "Can I go home now?" Sure, Jonathan. Then he just walks away. What? The dude's bleeding out, man. Get a tourniquet. Do something. What are you doing? That's John Wick. You're just gonna let him bleed out? Come on, man. That was a shitty way to go. Fluffy, yeah, whatever, bro. You come out and experience this heat. I double dog dare you, and you will be complaining like a son of a gun. That is true, though. The cold wasn't so bad until you started loading magazines. Loading magazines in 10 degrees or 15 degrees, or in Michigan, I think it was like minus 150. It was really cold up there when I was there. It was super cold. But loading mags when it's cold is terrible. It sucks so bad. Uh, if you got a high point and jammed, you still covering with it, right? Go because it's so heavy. That would have been funny. The high point is so freaking heavy, he could just whack people on the skull and bash their skulls in with it. The Fast and Furious movies are just a commercial for Dodge. Hey, 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 hey! I worked on that first Fast and Furious movie. It's very close to my heart. The rest of them, junk. Fast One was great just because I was really close to it, and I had a good time hanging out and doing stuff with them. Fast Two, Too Fast, Too Furious. Those cars were kind of whack. That was kind of a money grab. Fast Three, Tokyo Drift was cool. See, I think Fast and Furious One and Tokyo Drift were probably really cool movies. Tokyo Drift was just really cool story with Han. I liked it quite a bit, but the last couple were terrible. Good evening from Waynesville, Missouri, 223 DMR. What's up, man? I love Missouri, man. Ever since we were out there for the CMMG event, I love it. Really cool. What a cool state. Shooting Gallery, what's up? Oh, man, what's up? You got a new name now. You're changing your name again. Boss Hog. That one event you had in the summer was brutal. Yeah. So, in case you guys didn't know, I think that was like in August. Some moron planned a Smash Time meet and greet in August in Houston. And I thought we were just going to basically sit around BS, eat barbecue, and, take a couple shots. But the guy running the range was like, no, you guys are going to go out there and run stations and drills. And I was like, oh, shit. And I'm a little on the Husky side. So it was tough. It was tough. It was a miserable day. We had a lot of fun, but it was still a miserable day. Tokyo Drift was bad. I hope that you meant that in a good way. Yeah, but you're sitting in your truck hanging out with lot lizards, bro. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Over the road drivers, man, they make the country turn. I like the first and second Fast and Furious. Rest of them were too far fetched. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, come on, man, stealing a safe, dragging it down the street, and then jumping from a skyscraper in some fantasy car. I mean, it was just nuts, man. It was Fast One was great because I had a lot of friends in the movie. I worked on some of the cars, the neon on some of those cars, and it was filmed all around where I grew up. Like the race scene was filmed in Hawthorne. The end and the beginning, a lot of it was filmed in San Pedro, Wilmington. There was a lot of stuff. The hijack scene was filmed on the bridge going from San Pedro to Long Beach, and it was cool because I drove around those areas, and it was a really cool movie. It was all right. The rest of them were just 223 is right. 3, 4, 5, 6, all of them like 75. It's just money grabs. Are you still coming to Florida soon? Yeah. Well, not soon. We have some friends that just moved down there and they're getting situated. We'll probably come crash their house pretty soon because it is too freaking hot in Houston, man. I'd rather be on a nice beach. Look, Boss Hog is 100% right. He watches Fast and Furious for entertainment, really don't care about the realism, and you're correct. It's not real. It's a popcorn flick, and I love good popcorn flicks, but I don't like them when they're so far out. Like John Wick is a great popcorn flick. I love it. But that last one, they just took it a little too far. You know what I mean? It was just too much. They could have what I think they should have done is toned it down a little bit on the action and concentrate more on like a story. And then what action they had, they should have really punched it up, but not, overdo it. They really overdid it. I love the silver skyline. Yeah. You know what's funny? That silver skyline, all those close up inside the scenes, face shots, that's uh that's a Lancer. So the skyline, all the outside shots were a skyline, but all the real close up shots, that was a Lancer. It was an Evo. Fun fact. Fun fact, kids. 223. The old Miami Vice from the 80s was the best car shows. Yeah, that was a good show. Miami Vice was a good show. Very underrated. Very underrated show, but I like it. It was realistic. You know what's really funny is, man, I was trying to watch some old, TV shows. Like I was showing my kids Gilligan Island. Still a funny show. Gilligan's Island still holds up as a pretty funny show. Um, Three's Company. Oh my God. Three's Company, now that I'm older, is even funnier than when I watched it when I was a kid. If you guys want to just veg out on a weekend and just watch a really funny show, Three's Company is an absolute riot still. It's so funny. And they are, semi attractive young ladies on that show. Fast One had everybody with a Lancer trying to challenge actual fast cars, and it was hilarious on the streets. Yeah, it was terrible. TMC, I tell you what, man, that show before Fast and Furious. So I was butt deep into the whole Rice Rocket stuff. I did all the car shows. Hold on. I still have, I still have, I still have maybe a few of the trophies and all that stuff from back in the olden days. But what it did, so when Fast and Furious came out, it was cool, man. We really started liking it, but before it was just mostly Asian kids, and we'd go to the street races, Watson Center, wherever, Long Beach, go up to Modesto on the West Coast, and we'd just run down the street on your cars, whatever. But that movie brought in a lot of like gang element. So you had a lot of essays starting to get into the whole Rice Rocket stuff. They went from lowriders to Rice Rockets, and then you started having like shootings. So we'd meet up at these car meets. Then you have like gun violence and shootings. Before it was everyone was just friends hanging out, shooting the shit, and then it got pretty sketchy. So it really kind of messed the scene up. Before Fast and Furious came out, it was kind of an underground. You might see a little Honda Civic, bouncing down the street on cut springs, but it was a different time. It was so much more relaxed and cool. That's it. Airwolf. See, you know what? Airwolf does not hold up, man. I tried to watch Airwolf the other day. It's all right, but it's nothing. What was else? Xena, Warrior Princess. Terrible show now. Hercules, terrible show now. I mean, it's like, come on, man. This stuff is terrible. I can't believe I used to watch that stuff. Watch it and love it. MASH. The first two seasons of MASH was cool. Knight Rider kind of holds up, but it's slow. It's so funny when you watch old TV shows now. They're so slow compared to today's shows because they're so fast paced. Because it's a now generation watching it. But Airwolf had the coolest guns. A Team does not hold up to me. For me, A Team, all those bullets, no one ever gets shot. It's amazing. Nobody ever gets shot on A Team. All those explosions and no one's dying. Come on, man. Let's get real. MacGyver is not a good show anymore. It's kind of a bummer. But hey, I just wanted to come on and wish all the fathers there a happy Father's Day. Hopefully, you guys can go shoot either with your father or you drag your family to the range this weekend. Make them shoot with you because that's what it's all about. You get one day. All the fathers out there, you get one day, not even really a day. You get a few hours on Father's Day. They have to do what you want. So take them to the gun range, drag them to the range, put a gun in their hand, let them have some fun. So with that, I'm going to take off, guys. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. All the fathers, happy Father's Day. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's a lot of content coming soon. and it's going to be some fun stuff. I got a lot of stuff planned, and I'm backed up. I literally have a stack of stuff to go through. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the next couple weeks, it's going to be coming fast. Please like, subscribe to all those videos. And that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.